students. Today we will discuss on the energy, potential energy. Potential energy, this term is related with the position. So the energy associated with the position is called the uh, potential energy. More precisely, the energy possessed by a body by virtue of its position and configuration. If we are changing the position and configuration, and if we are trying to change the position and configuration of a body, and that energy is related with the this configuration and position. And how we can change the configuration and position of a body? We just suppose for a spring, if we stretch the spring, then its configuration and position will change. Its configuration will change. If the configuration is changing, it means that energy is related potential energy. And if the body is not moving, this body is stationary, still the body have the potential energy. Okay, and there are lots of example in the nature about the potential energy. There are gravitational potential energy. If we are taking any object at certain height, then it will associated with the gravitational potential energy. If we are stretching some rubber band or spring, then this is the elastic potential energy. And so there are so many. If in a battery the energy is stored in the form of the potential. Formula for the potential energy under a conservative force. Potential energy, there are in the nature, there are so many types of forces: conservative forces, non-conservative forces, but the potential energy is always related with the conservative forces. For the non-conservative forces, there is no meaning of the potential energy, because if we are trying to change the position under the non-conservative forces, then the force will not store any type of energy. It will instantaneously dissipate the energy in the form of heat and sound. So potential energy is the term related with only for the conservative forces. In the nature, there are so many conservative. There are so many conservative forces. Gravitational force is a conservative force. Electrostatic force is the conservative force. Magnetic force is the conservative force. So, and forces inside the repelling force in the spring and the stretched wire is also the also considered as the conservative forces. So we will discuss about the potential energy stored in a conservative force. Now we will try to calculate the formula for the potential energy for the conservative force. Suppose these are the field lines of the conservative forces. This force may be the gravitational force field lines. This may be the electrostatic force field lines. So these are the force field lines. Okay, and suppose there is one body, there is one interacting body, and it will express the force in the direction of the force field line. Suppose the direction of the force field lines is this. Okay, how the potential energy between two points is defined? For absolute point, for a single point, we cannot calculate the potential energy. Potential energy is always related between the 2 points. So that is why suppose we have to calculate the potential energy between two points, and suppose this is a B point and this is A point, and this is always considered that a body is always moves from higher potential energy to lower potential energy. So let us assume that if we place any object at B point which is interacting with the conservative force field line, it will move from B to A. So that is why B point is at the higher potential energy level and A will be the lower potential energy level. So suppose UB is the potential energy at B point, UA is the potential energy at A point. Okay. how the potential energy is defined between UB and UA. UB and UA is defined as UB minus UA is defined as the amount of work done to bring a body from A point to B point. The amount of work done to bring a body from A point to B point without any acceleration by the external agency. By the external agency means if the conservative force is applying the force in that direction, then we have another agency which will oppose that force, and it will try to move this body in opposite direction of this one. So suppose this is the force applied by the conservative force field lines, and this is the force applied by the external agency. So the potential energy between these points are related with the work done by the external agency, not for the work done by the force field lines. So this term, the potential energy associated work done by the external agency. So suppose we will write F force, small displacement dr. So F dot dr, small work done, F dot dr, and the body is moving from A to B. So we will write A to B. So how this potential energy between these 2 points for the conservative force is defined? QB minus UA is equal to the work done by the external force from one point to another point. And again, while doing the work done, or while we are moving the body from A point to B point, this body should not accelerate. So that is why these two forces should be equal. So we can write F external is equal to minus F. So let us replace this equation. UB minus UA is equal to minus work done A to B F dot dr. And again, these 2 points A and B, here the position of A and B, but here A and B are the position of this A is not a point. A is the position of A point, and B is the position of B point for any arbitrary origin. So that is why we are writing limit B to A F dot dr is equal to this. So we can write that the potential energy between these 2 points is the negative of the work done by the conservative force field lines. Or we can write so this is the formula for the potential energy between 2 points for any conservative force F dot dr. Okay, if we talk about the potential energy, it is always the potential energy difference. So in this equation, if we assume that A point is origin, where we have assumed that the potential energy is 0. This may be 0 or may not be 0, but let us assume that A point is the origin where potential energy is assumed 0, or it is the reference point. Then we can write the potential energy at B point with respect to A is equal to, let us assume for A point UA is equal to 0. Then the potential energy with respect to A point, we can write UB is equal to minus, if that is origin, then we can also write the position of A point is 0 to B F dot dr. So potential energy at B point with respect to A is minus F dot dr limit B to 0. This is the relation of potential energy and force in the integral form of potential energy and force. We can also write the same equation in the differential form. We can write like this. We can write like this. F is equal to minus of gradient of u. This is one operator. This is called the gradient, and it is defined as a gradient is equal to I d upon dx delta upon delta x j delta upon delta y plus k del upon del z. If we take on the component of the force in x direction only, then we can write Fx is equal to minus du upon dx. In the y direction only, Fy is equal to minus du dy, and z is equal to minus du upon dz. And these derivatives are the partial derivatives. And from the same formula, we can also write this is the change of the potential energy minus, and this is the work done by the conservative force. So we can also write this equation in the simpler form: delta U, change of the potential energy, is equal to minus W. Okay, it means the potential energy is equal to negative of the work done by the conservative force, or we can also write the W is equal to minus delta U. What is the meaning of that? The work done by the conservative force will reduce the potential energy. It means a body is always moves from higher potential energy to lower potential energy under the conservative forces. Now we will calculate the potential energy stored in a stretched or compressed spring, and this is also known as the elastic potential energy stored in a compressed or stretched spring. The restoring force under the spring while we are stretching it or while we are compressing this is considered as the conservative forces. So we can use the rules of conservative forces, and we can calculate the work done under the conservative forces for the stretched or compressed spring. Suppose there is one spring and one body is attached with this spring. This is one spring and one body is attached with this spring. Suppose this is the position where the spring is not stretched or not compressed. So let us assume this point is as a zero reference point, zero origin or the reference point. So suppose this is 0. And where this point also we can consider the A point. Point A, where UA is the potential energy, which is considered as a zero potential energy. This is the origin where we are assuming that the potential energy is 0. Okay. If we stretch that spring, then there will be one restoring force. So the external agency is applying the force in that direction. So this is the direction of the force applied by the external agency, and the restoring force, the direction of the restoring force is opposite of the displacement. So this is the direction of the restoring force for the spring. So we can write, according to the Hooke's law, this restoring force is given by F is directly proportional to displacement and opposite in the direction of the displacement. So F is equal to minus kx. K is a constant. This is known as the force constant, or sometimes it is called the spring constant for the given spring. So this is the formula for the restoring force associated with the spring. Okay, again we have the formula for the potential energy, and we have the formula for the potential energy associated with the conservative force UB minus UA is equal to minus A to B F dot dr. If we are applying this formula for x direction only, then we can modify this formula UB minus UA is equal to minus A to B F dx. Okay, this is the B position where the potential energy is UB. This is the A position where the potential energy is UA, which is considered as 0. Okay, now we place the values UB minus 0 is equal to minus A is the position of the origin. We are considering this initial position as the origin, so we will write 0, and suppose the final position is B. So suppose this displacement is x, so we can write formula for the F minus kx dx, and the upper limit is x. Okay, UB is equal to minus minus plus, so k is a constant, 0 to x dx. Let us integrate this in. UB is equal to, now let us assume that this is the potential energy at any arbitrary point. So U is equal to, if we integrate this, x square by 2 x to 0. So that formula will become U is equal to half kx square. So this is the formula. This formula is related with the potential energy stored in a stretched spring. U is equal to half kx square. Okay, let us draw the graph for the potential energy and the displacement. So let us draw the graph for the potential energy and displacement for the springs, for the stretched spring or the energy stored in the spring. From that formula, U is equal to half kx square. So this is the displacement x, this is the potential energy U. So that graph will be like a parabola. So this is the variation of the potential energy. This is the graph of the variation of the potential energy with displacement for a spring system. Now we will discuss on the conservation of mechanical energy. What is mechanical energy? Mechanical energy is the sum of kinetic energy and potential energy of a body at a given time or at the given position. So let us discuss. We know about the work energy theorem. The work done by the conservative force is equal to the change of the kinetic energy. So let us suppose this is the work done by a conservative force. Work done by a conservative force is equal to W. And according to the work energy theorem, this work done is equal to the change of the kinetic energy. So we can write W work done is equal to change of the kinetic energy. W is equal to K2. K2 is the final kinetic energy minus K1 is the initial kinetic energy, and W is the work done by the conservative force. We also know about the conservative force that the work done by the conservative force will reduce its potential energy. So we can write the same formula we discussed earlier, that W is equal to change of the potential energy or reduce of the potential energy. So that is why this is the negative sign, and W is equal to, so suppose this is the equation 1 and W is equal to, this is a minus of equation 2, that is U2 minus U1. This is equation number 2. Okay, so this is also the work done and this is also the work done. So we can compare these equations. K2 minus K1 is equal to minus of U2 minus U1. K2 minus K1 is equal to minus U2 plus U1. Okay, and K1 plus U1 is equal to K2 plus U2. So K1 is the initial kinetic energy, U1 is the initial potential energy, or we can say K1 is the any point and U1 is the potential energy of that point. K2 is the potential energy of a body at the another point and U2 is the potential energy at that point. So this is actually the mechanical energy. So mechanical energy of any two arbitrary point is always conserved. So this is about the conservation of mechanical energy. So mechanical energy is always conserved in the conservative forces only.